I hope you guys are having a great day. I am going to be reading you a story from The Land of Stories, a treasury of classic fairy tales. And I hope you remember what a fairy tale is. It has magic and make-believe characters, and they always have a happy ending. So today we are going to be reading a very special story, and I'm pretty sure you've heard a version of it before or the exact story before, but it is called The Three Little Pigs. One of my favorites. It's such a fun story. Again, if you've listened to one of the previous stories from this book, there aren't a lot of pictures in the book. So I want you guys to be the illustrator and imagine what the story looks like in your mind. I want you to create and draw the story in your head. And when there is a picture, I want you to tell me, well, you can't tell me, but tell your mom and dad if it matches what you had in your mind. All right, let's get started. The Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there were three little pigs. Since they were no longer piglets, their mother decided it was time for them to leave the pig pen and make homes of their own. So she packed her three sons a sack of food and sent them on their way. It may have seemed like a mean thing for a mother to do, but the pig pen was so crowded. The three brothers were happy to leave. The first little pig built his home out of straw. He thought it was a wise decision since straw was so easy to carry and assemble. It took the first little pig only a day to finish the straw home. It was a very weak house, but the little pig was proud of himself for completing his home so quickly. The second little pig built his home out of sticks. The sticks weren't as easy to carry and assembly of as easy as the straws, but they were a lot stronger. The stick house was much sturdier than his brother's straw house, and it took him only a week to build it. So the second little pig thought he made the smart choice. The third little pig built his home out of bricks. They were so heavy that he could only carry two at a time with his hooves, but the third little pig knew that the bricks would make a much stronger home than the sticks and the straws. And here's a picture of all three houses. Did you guys imagine that Did you guys imagine that this is what it looked like? Straw, sticks, and bricks are at the bottom right there. There you go. So there's the straw house, the stick house, and the brick house. Which one do you think is the strongest house? The brick one. Every day on his way to the brick maker, the third little pig walked past his brother's houses. They teased him constantly for taking on such a job. "You'll never finish your home," the second little pig said. "Your arms are going to fall off from carrying those bricks back and forth," the first little pig said. Even though his brother's mean remarks hurt his feelings, the third little pig knew he was doing the right thing. "You may be laughing now, but this land is full of dangerous creatures your house won't protect you from," the third little pig said. After a long and tiring month, the house of bricks was finally finished, just as the third little pig had predicted. A big bad wolf soon entered the land, searching for his next meal. He came upon the little pigs' houses and thought they would be an easy catch. So he went to the house of the straw first and knocked on the door. Little pig, "Let me come in," the wolf called to the pig inside. "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin," the first little pig replied. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," the wolf growled. He took a deep breath and he blew the straw house away. The wolf barged inside and gobbled up the first little pig. Uh-oh. When the wolf was hungry again, he went next door to the house made of sticks and knocked on the door. Little pig, let me come in," the wolf cried. "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin," the second little pig replied. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," the wolf growled. Just like before, the wolf took a deep breath and he blew the stick house to the ground, and he pounced on the second little pig and gobbled him up. Oh no, and there's the picture of the house with the stick and the pig and the wolf. Is that what you imagined? The wolf was hungry again and went to the house made of bricks. Little pig, let me come in," the wolf said. What do you think the pig said? "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin," the third little pig replied. "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," the wolf said. "I'd like to see you try," the third little pig said with a laugh. The wolf didn't like to be teased by his food, so this made him mad. He took a deep breath, and he blew at the house. However, unlike the house of straw and sticks, the brick house stayed in one piece. The wolf took an even deeper breath and blew at the house even more strongly than before. Still, the brick house remained intact. Nothing happened to it. The wolf tried again, taking the deepest breath he could blow with all his might. Sadly for the wolf, the brick house stayed standing. He was so out of breath, the wolf fell to his knees, coughing and wheezing. "I'll get inside your house and eat you, you little pig, even if it's the last thing I do," the wolf growled. "Oh no," the third little pig said. "Whatever you do, don't come through the back door." The wolf thought the pig was being foolish for giving him such a good idea. He marched to the back of the brick house and pulled the door open. However, it wasn't an entrance to the house, but a room where the third little pig kept his firewood. The logs came tumbling out and piled on top of the wolf. Ouch! The third little pig laughed hysterically. He couldn't stop laughing as he watched the wolf from inside. The wolf climbed out from under the pile of firewood and got angry to his feet. "Laugh all you want, little pig," he said. "I'll find a way inside that house and eat you just like I ate your brothers." "Oh no," the third little pig. "Whatever you do, don't dig a hole under the house." The wolf knew what the pig was doing, and he wasn't going to be fooled by it this time. He wouldn't go under the house as the pig had suggested. He was going to go over the house and crawl down the chimney. The wolf fetched a ladder and climbed up to the roof of the brick house, then quickly slid down the chimney before the pig heard him coming. "Ready or not, here I come," the wolf growled. However, the third little pig had outsmarted the wolf again. Waiting for him at the bottom of the chimney was a large pot of boiling water. Ooh. The wolf fell straight into the pot and died. The third little pig added carrots and celery to the pot and cooked himself a nice wolf stew. Thanks to his wise decisions, the third little pig lived a long and happy life in the brick house and remained safe from all the other wolves that ever came his way. The end. Ooh, that was a smart little pig, boys and girls, wasn't he? Now, what was the lesson of that story? I think that it's if you work hard and you stay the course, you're going to reap some great things out of it. In our house, in Mrs. Crothers' house, we have a saying: you do it wrong, you do it long. You do it right, you do it short. So what that means is if you do it wrong and you rush through something, you're probably going to make a lot of mistakes and have to keep going back to correct them. Ugh, who wants to do that? But if we do it right and take our time the first time, we probably won't have as many mistakes, and it'll probably take us less time to do. And I hope you guys are doing that at home, taking your time and trying your best to do your work. And I know you are, and we're also proud of how hard you guys are working at home. All right, boys and girls, until the next story. See you soon.